I really
like,
don't.
blah, blah,
I was
blah,
joking.
sex
Please,
tape.
please don't.
Yeah, cockchua.
What? That's just the
Siri,
Hawkatula
show
girl
me
just saying cocktail.
Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee sex tape. Oh shit, she's
doing it.
Oh my god, no. This is terrible. This is
What the
Siri,
fuck
shut
was
up.
that? Oh, that was a harmonica. I thought that was his phone, like wigging out. I was like, dude, what is
know.
going
I've
on?
never
That's
heard that
fine,
before.
that's
That's
fine.
crazy.
I said Siri, shut up, and
This
she
is
said
what
okay.
Oh yeah, my phone's. I think
This
it's on
is how I
silent.
get
She was really searching for that
Nobody's
videotape,
texting
though.
me.
Yeah, no one-
The people that I text are here right now. So.
For Pamela Anderson's sake, I hope that video is
Well,
not
there's
available
delay.
anymore. It's.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck Tommy Lee. I don't care. I don't
Dude,
care
people
what he
listening to the beginning of this are going to be like, what the fuck?
thinks. Yeah. I
He
was like,
started.
you have to
He
enter-
started. It's recording right now. He'll do it. He's a little
Yeah.
shit, and he'll do it.
No,
And
that's
he'll just
okay.
press record
I'm
button.
okay with
What
what
is
he
the
Well, that's like the best
I'm okay
stuff,
with
right?
everything
No,
I
what is
said.
the Neil Young record everything?
Yeah.
What's the Latin?
Audio verite.
Audio
which is from
verite.
film verite
Record
or something like
everything.
that. Yeah, like record
Very
everything.
nice.
But please
You
don't.
can always delete it later.
Yeah, you can always delete it later. I think it was like Miles Davis or something like that was like, when I pull into the parking lot, hit record. When I walk in the door, it could be magic. So,
Bwomp, 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 bwomp.
I gotta go take a shit, still record.
Yeah.
You never know.
He's guaranteed not
I
to
might
remember
fart
any
in
of it.
key.
yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Be great.
Hey, thank you guys so much for
Yeah.
coming
Yeah,
out.
thanks for
This
having
is
us. Thank you.
Spark
Thank
and
you.
Plug Talks. This is what we do after we do a Spark and Plug episode. Tadpole. Woo! Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you to Mr. Andy, Miss Tam, Mr. James, and Brian. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thanks for playing your 3 songs. Fantastic. I really enjoyed them. I enjoyed your dance moves, like I was saying, Tam. Or your performance art, I should say.
One of the best
Yeah.
stage presences we've had.
Yes,
You guys
yes, very nice.
You're not
Cool.
shy.
Oh, okay, good.
Where did the name Tadpole come from? I'm curious.
Well, as far as I remember, if I'm correct, Chris, our guitarist, who's not here today.
Oh, right, there was the 2 members
Yes.
that are,
Right,
yeah,
yeah,
we have a
weren't able to make
violinist
it today.
Chris and Emily.
Chris and Emily. They're
Shout
not
out to
here.
them.
Shout out.
Yes.
Shout out.
Yeah,
In our hearts.
Yeah.
Not on the
Memories.
stage.
He wanted
Yeah,
an
RP.
organic, like one name nature sound.
Okay,
so
very
we kind
cool.
of like threw the name around, and Narwhal was one of them. But I think Emily may or may not have rioted about it. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But
Peach Nut.
so we
Peach
ended
nut.
up with Tadpole.
Nice. That's good as good a reason as any.
Is
Yeah,
that
for
correct?
sure.
Is
It's
that
a very
correct?
Pretty, yeah,
Oklahoma
that's how I remember it. So
It's really hard to
I
do
just
a logo.
remember
that
it
doesn't
was
I've had some
Tadpole. I
Jack
was just told.
Daniels
That was
nights.
it? Yeah.
the logo's tough.
Perfect. How long has Tadpole existed?
Oh, I think we kind of started doing it around 2019, right?
Right.
I
Correct.
need.
Oh, yeah,
I
Joe,
was like-
Joe Rogan. You.
Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah.
Hey, grab that mic, buddy.
Yeah, 2019.
You're still not coming through. Hold on, let's pause this real fast.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really not. Everyone else is. But.
All right, go ahead, Brian.
Now we're ready.
Oh, okay. I think it was around 2019
Yeah.
together.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
That we started Tadpole.
Okay, right on. Was it all original 6? Was that what you envisioned it to be? A 6 is a pretty large larger
was
group.
not.
Yeah.
no, it actually started out with me, Tam, Brian, and Chris. And then pretty shortly after that, his girlfriend at the time, Emily, joined on violin. And we just started like jamming, like just, hey, has anybody got a chord or a chord progression or just an idea?
Is that still how you guys write
No,
today,
not
or is it a
really.
little different? Okay.
We still kind of
like
every
fully
now and then
formed.
get together and just kind
Eventually
of
Angie.
jam. But no, really, it kind of how it morphed into is like I was saying, we would come in with like a chord progression or chord or just up right on that spot, think of something. But then it kind of got to where like Chris had a song and it's like, hey, let's work on this song.
A little
and
more
I had
fully
a song,
developed
right?
stuff.
Yeah,
I
kind
gotcha.
of already had lyrics and a chord progression and stuff like that, and an idea, and then just
on.
kind of bring everybody else in, like, well, what can you put on this? And
Yeah, very cool.
started like that. And like I said, we still do the chord progression, one chord jam every now and then,
Yeah.
but pretty much now it's just like we come in with songs
That
and
is
like,
one
hey,
thing that I can say that I really
Yeah.
love about this group is, they bring one idea and then we all just kind of put our own input into it. It's not
Oh,
like
yeah.
I want you to do this specific thing. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
what can you bring to the table? And
Yeah, and it's like
so it gives that creative.
Yeah, for sure.
outlet.
There's because it is kind of rare, like bands that exist or have existed for a long period of time where each member feels like they have a pretty equal share
Yeah,
in exactly
right.
what goes on in not only the creative happenings of the band, but the entire band as a, entity.
Right.
Because a lot of times it's like you got to select, you almost like naturally select like 1-2 people who are like the person in the
and you
group,
succumb
you know?
to that.
Yeah, and it's more, and
Essentially.
you almost like, and funny enough, it never seems to be the drummer or bassist. It's always, no, you know, it's,
Well, okay.
Yeah.
The
We're like right here.
yeah. Well,
I
okay.
didn't mean in this. But funny enough, these guys look like they would be total betas. You know, they're not. No, I'm just playing.
You're pretty spot on.
Well, that was something I was
not
going to
at
mention
all.
there too. So we kind of left off how Andy came into the band. So
Oh, yeah.
I was playing bass,
You did.
and Chris and I were kind of swapping
A
off.
puff of smoke.
He would play bass on the songs that I wrote, and then I would play bass on the songs that he wrote. And
Okay.
then there was one gig where he'd got a job where he couldn't make it, and well, Andy actually came over and jammed with us a couple of times.
Yeah.
Then COVID happened.
Then COVID
kind of
did.
dispersed,
okay.
got back together, and so anyway, so Andy kind of came back into the picture because we needed a fill in, and
Like, I'll
then
fucking do
that
it.
one
Yeah, hell yeah.
one gig was like, hey, will you just like permanently stay in the band? And he was like, hell yeah.
COVID. It's like the
Yeah.
great disperser and also unifier,
Yeah,
especially
right.
music, man.
Yeah,
There have
exactly.
been a ton of
COVID
bands.
brought us together.
Yes, there have been a ton of bands
Yeah.
that the same story. You know, COVID forced them into exile, into hiding in their
Right.
house, or you know, just kind of. You know, away from people, away
Yeah.
from especially like creative outlets. You know,
I was
shut down
literally
those a
about
lot.
to say that exact verbatim, like that verbiage, like of having that.
We'll get it. We'll get it. Hey, yeah, just shove our head right into it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, exactly.
That creative outlet of having the seclusion and what else are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
So-
it was a weird time. What's that one? Chumbawamba song. It was the best of times. It was the worst of
I
times.
get knocked down.
yeah.
And I get
It's like
up
whiskey
again.
drink.
I think
You know, when you listen to their
only
other
song
shit,
they ever
they're
wrote,
like
actually.
a super political
Yeah, they're like-
kind of
yeah, they're like-
folk rocky kind of
Yeah.
folk stuff. It's really interesting.
Yeah, very cool. Well, I'm curious about Tadpole's musical kind of origins. Where are you guys coming from musically? I mean, where were your
Oh,
roots
God.
at?
Yeah.
Polka.
How do we,
Any polka guys over there?
Polkas,
how do we quantify that? That's like-
on the board of things we were talking about this last podcast. On the board of influences, polka does not come up very often.
Well,
Unfortunately.
so we've been approached, you know, after shows like, hey, what are you guys' influences? And I think it's been Chris that has said, you know, it depends on who you ask.
Right.
It depends
Yeah.
on who you ask
Well,
in the band. 'cause
why don't we go down
literally
the-
have very, very different.
Yeah,
very
we'll start with
different-
Andy. What'd you start? What'd you start listening to, man?
Start?
Where'd you? Yeah,
Okay,
where'd
that's
you?
good.
What were
'Cause
your
they-
parents listening to
yeah,
that
they
you were like, wow,
they
this
forbade me
sucks,
from
and
the
now you're
thing.
like, this is awesome.
Well, my parents definitely raised me on KRXO here in the city. But I mean, just classic rock. I mean, biggest influence. I feel like generic in that it's like, oh, the Beatles and Led Zeppelin. Okay,
Sure. Well, you know,
Like,
but those are
it's a
great
starting
influence.
point,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Those are as
yeah,
good
and
as
it's
anybody
just,
else's. You know?
It's just that. You know, and then I mean the whole garage rock revival thing happened with like the Strokes and the White
Right.
Stripes. Huge
Okay.
influences as
Okay.
well.
Can you hear
So-
yourself, Tam? You okay? Okay.
Yeah, Tam, it's your turn.
It-
think.
It's hard for me to.
Yeah,
to,
I didn't give you enough time to
pick-
think about it,
To
did
pick
I?
yeah, you did. I'm like.
Favorite band right fucking now.
But favorites, I've always liked lead vocalists. I liked the Doors, and Tom Waits is one of my
Very
absolute favorite songwriters.
Oh, yeah, he's fantastic.
Storytellers. I would call him a storyteller. Amigo the Devil is another one.
I've seen him.
loved
He's come
Danny.
through like
Yeah, he
what
puts on a
Beercy
great show.
musical and stuff quite a few
He
times
is,
here in the past
and
few years.
His
Yeah.
lyricism just like
Yeah, that's a big thing she's on. It's
makes
Doris.
the panties drop.
Lord have mercy.
Yes, but so I will stop it there because there's a lot. I like the Misfits.
there's
I have a
simply too
big
many.
punk. I have a big punk.
Very
Love,
cool. Yeah, well,
love.
I was noticing the screaming. Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't pick that up just going to church choir. You know what I mean?
right?
You know, that isn't something you're
Yeah,
just
you
like,
don't
what
get
if I
that
start doing
listening
this?
to Hootie and the Blowfish.
You know, what if you just start, you don't really just start doing that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could if you're like
can't-
part
Can't bring
pterodactyl.
that home
Yeah.
to mama.
Yeah, true enough.
Can't bring it home to mama.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. What about you, James?
Well, I'm like anybody else in the band. I'm coming from a lot of different places, but you know,
Led
like you were
Zeppelin,
asking
the Beatles.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
and like you were asking Andy, what his parents were listening to. I kind of came like I had both ends. My dad, he liked classic rock, and my mom liked, like old school country, she liked country in general. But and then like my grandparents, I spent a lot of time
She
on
listened
my
to that badass Conway Twitty song.
right,
It's like,
yeah, Conway Twitty,
Hello,
Loretta
darling.
Lynn. Loretta Lynn's like one of her favorite.
Marty Stewart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marty Stewart,
Oh,
stuff like
it's
that.
fabulous.
So,
Shout out to
Marty.
and then
He
both
shows
my
up
grandpa-
everywhere.
Yeah, right. And then both sets of my mom's mom and dad were both musicians, and then my dad's dad was a musician. So I kind of had
Okay,
it on
right
both
on.
sides. And they, their parents were all country kind of.
You guys got to really be into the "Oh Brother Where Art Thou" soundtrack.
yeah,
huh?
for sure. I love
knew
that
it.
kind of stuff.
Yeah,
would've
I'm not
loved to
saying
do
there's
it.
a stereotype of
Right.
people.
I was like
a
10
look
years
of
old,
people
but I
who
would've
like "Oh
loved to
Brother
do
Where
it.
Art Thou," but
But yeah, so anyway, I was liking country and classic rock, like Beatles, REO Speedwagon, Brian. That's what my dad liked, so I like that. But then when I started to kind of form my own, I had a cousin that was into metal, so like Metallica and Slayer and
Okay, right
Iron
on.
Maiden and all that kind of
Very
stuff.
cool.
And then now where I am.
did you ever briefly consider starting your own thrash metal band?
Oh yeah, of course.
There had to have been a name, right? What was the name?
did.
What were some of the names we had when we were
Puppy
younger?
mutilation or something like that?
Oh yeah, something like that. Respected but rejected.
Oh yeah.
That was the one that
That's a good one.
Kind of sort of did some stuff, but yeah, stuff like that.
Edgy.
Just
Nice.
stupid teenage stuff like
Love
that.
it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then where I'm coming at now is I remember telling Chris when we were getting together and stuff, two of my all-time favorite bands are the Beach Boys and Velvet Underground.
Hell
And
yeah.
I've
Very cool.
always wanted to meld those two sounds, the bright, beautiful harmonies, creamy, gooey type sound.
500
Yeah.
layers of
Right,
harmonies.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say
layer upon layer upon
10,000
layers.
didgeridoos.
And then you got the Velvet Underground that's like one chord,
You're right.
dark, debaucherous, and I've always wanted to meld those two sounds. I think that would be really cool, like the
Yes.
harmonies on top of like the drony, dark. So
Yes, I always got the Velvet Underground confused with Velvet Revolver for a very
Lord,
long
oh,
time.
God.
Man.
And I was like,
elite.
Why does everybody love
I
this
was
band so
exactly.
much?
I was like, wow.
Slash
I
is-
was like, man,
Yeah.
they
Slash
were
is
really
good,
ahead of
but
their
it's
time for like '67 or whatever it was. I was like,
sounds
why does this
amazing.
sound
Yeah, why
just
does
like the guy from Stone Temple Pilots? And then and then it was a quick. Jump later that I
Right.
was talking to Aaron about it, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm just a fucking moron." Like, never mind. I should have just looked at the Spotify bios. That would have been
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
I didn't even consider that.
So yeah, that's
But-
where I'm coming from. With
Right on.
like
Very
Tadpole,
cool.
so.
Well,
Here we go.
Honestly, just a
We're all like,
bassist dogging on the drummer.
let me get my notes ready here.
Yeah.
No,
Pull out a piece of paper.
Yeah, a lot of punk rock. That's what I was always into.
Okay, very cool.
My dad was rock and roll, 70s rock and roll, 60s rock and roll.
You skateboarding at all?
No, I tried a couple of times and
Me too.
yeah, hit
Yeah, I
myself
went
too many
bad.
times. Yeah.
He won't
Yeah,
even
skateboarding,
get on
that's all
my.
I did when I
He
was
won't even
skateboarding,
get on
yeah.
my trampoline.
Skateboarding in
No,
the
I won't do
country
the
is kind of
trampoline.
tough.
Yeah.
I live-
Together
I
with
live
him?
vicariously through Tony Hawk's Underground.
No, I don't
Yeah,
even have
out
to
here
be
on
on
this
there. Like,
gravel
he won't even get on
Yeah, I
alone.
can't do that shit. Yeah,
I'm paranoid I'll
Tony Hawk's
destroy my
Underground,
knee
though.
on a trampoline.
Yeah, his knees. He's always talking about his knees.
They hurt.
What does that mean?
Mama's knees hurt.
What, Brian? How long have you been playing drums? Were you always playing drums?
No, I didn't start till I was 16, 17. Buddy of
bloomer.
mine and I in high school, we'd always talked about having a band, and eventually we scrounged together some money, got a drum
I was gonna
kit.
say, did you start on like a super shitty beginner kit type thing?
No,
or
it was
were
actually
you luck out.
Yeah, we lucked out. We had a friend that we knew, and I guess it was her brother had given it to her, and she didn't want it, so she just sold it to us for like $200.
Yes,
And I think it was like an $800 drum kit. It was really great condition.
nice.
But, I mean, it's
started
not
learning on
anymore.
that. That's not bad.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would just copy and paste Ramones songs, basically.
And that's how everyone should start.
Yeah, that's how I taught myself.
Yeah,
and,
looking up Marty Schwartz online and figuring out Tears in Heaven.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Yes, exactly. Perfect.
But yeah,
What,
just a lot of punk.
How many has Tadpole released any albums?
No, we have like a little demo kind of practice space
Right on, very
recording
cool.
on Bandcamp. We have started an album, and then Andy joined the band and
Fucked it all up.
Kind of think, yeah, you fucked it all up. And then kind of thought maybe, well, let's go back and redo it since he had let him play his own parts.
Oh,
and
right.
So we're still kind of waiting to
It's
do
a
that.
daunting task, man.
Yeah,
It's a
it really
daunting task.
is, yeah.
Are you guys wanting to do like a full album? Or
Yeah,
is
that's
it-
kind of what we
Okay, cool.
envisioned.
Yeah.
When we first started out, actually, like our first couple of shows and sets, we kind of looked at that like, or I did anyway, like the album. Like these are the songs that would be our first album, and
right, and it's funny you kind of evolved.
Right, we evolved
almost
and wrote
past
more,
those.
and,
Yeah.
So
you
who
look
knows
back
what
at
it's gonna
those
actually
first
look
ones,
like,
like,
right,
wow,
yeah.
those were trash.
Right, yeah. We kind of dumped some. And
Yeah,
stuff like
exactly.
That, so.
No, interesting. Okay, do you guys self-record? Are you going that route? Okay,
Yeah, Chris,
very cool.
our guitar singer, he. That's what he does. I mean, he's,
okay,
he's an
very
audio
cool.
engineer. He's in Atlanta right now doing that very thing.
Oh,
So,
no shit. Very
yeah,
cool. That's
like
awesome.
working on movies and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
he's
very
got kind of similar like setup to you guys and stuff like that. He doesn't have the podcast.
Right.
But, you
Well,
know,
that's still really
recording.
cool. Very
Right,
fortunate.
He's
Yeah,
he's
for sure.
super into it. And him and Brian and Andy were in a band before called the Electric Prima Donnas that put out some albums, and he did all the recording.
okay.
on that
Very
and stuff,
cool.
Everything. So he's got quite the experience.
Awesome. Yeah. Have you guys? Well, we heard about Brian, but have you guys all? Did you guys the instruments you play now? Did you all start playing those out, or has it
No.
kind of been learning
No,
them
I'm-
as?
Yeah.
That's what I always say. I'm a drummer. I'm not really a guitar.
Oh,
I'm not
okay,
really
very
a guitar
cool.
player, but we already have a drummer and a good one at that. So what do you need me for?
Shucks.
Two drummers. What's wrong with that?
So a lot of times I'll
He's
play like
Dave Grohl
percussion.
on you, man.
A
He's
keyboardist,
Dave
a
Grohl.
bassist, and two
I think I'm
drummers.
gonna get fired
and,
soon.
and I'll say that James is being humble, and I won't be. But I play a minimum of 16 different instruments, and he plays a multitude
damn,
of different
that's a shit ton of
instruments as
instruments.
well.
Are you
So-
available for studio work?
Yeah.
Of course.
Fantastic.
Just as long
Always.
as you make it two.
Well,
two
this has been a
takes.
very
Can
fruitful
you actually
spark
play
and
the
plug.
didgeridoo?
Give
we
me
have
the
one.
dulcimer,
50,000
give me the
didgeridoos.
concertina, any of the baritone, or any of the ukuleles.
Very cool.
Any kind of stringed instrument, really.
Yeah, I really prefer the stringed instruments. I don't have the ocular pressure to do horns. So
I've never heard ocular
Yeah.
pressure
Yeah,
before.
like
Wow.
it's such a stressful state.
I have a bad
learning some
eye
stuff here.
condition.
This,
Stressful
I'm having the
combination
same
of words.
reaction to ocular pressure as I did when Aaron told me he had like post-nasal drip or something like that.
I
Yeah, it's not a made-up word.
I was like, you fucking made that up, dude. That's not real.
That's
He's
great.
like, no,
You
it's
girls
not.
go
My
blind.
doctor said
It's
that shit.
100% very real. Millions of Americans
I
suffer
realize in this question, this is interesting. I realized in this question, I'm like, Brian's the only one that I know, aside from myself, where they started with music. Like, I started in like 6th grade band. I'm like, music is cool, I guess. Like, that seems like something
yeah.
I could do. So I started with like trumpet, and then went to guitar, and then I realized, oh, I'm way better at this thing that has 2 less strings. So I'll just do that. But like Tam and James, where did you guys start?
Oh, I mean, I've been playing music for as long as I can remember. Tam's
Yeah.
the same way.
I wish.
I don't ever remember not playing music. I'll put it that way.
I have little pictures of little 3-year-old Tam at the Thomas organ, like doing the little one finger beep
Jeez.
boop beep boop.
Yeah. So we both are coming from like really early ages.
Good for
of
you
being
guys,
involved
man.
with
Yeah,
music,
seriously.
That's
But I mean, that's not to
intense love
discredit-
of music.
Right,
yes.
yeah. And that's not to discredit Brian or Andy or anything. I mean, we all
No,
come
just
into
different
it at
situations.
Right, yeah, we
Second
come into it
time.
at different-
I didn't
taking
even
a shot
start
at
in.
us.
I didn't even do band throughout high school.
Right,
Me and
yeah.
Aaron were in a super shitty high school cover band where we played at the basketball games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like a
Played
pep band kind of thing?
Sounds
like
tight.
it. Like do what?
Like a pep band kind of thing?
That's fucking lame, dude. They
yeah,
start
I
playing the
know.
fucking
I mean-
house music over us.
Oh,
played
yeah,
warm-up
that's...
music and
Oh,
shit.
man.
We
Yeah.
had the little
No,
Oh,
but
yeah,
that,
yeah.
bum bum
I feel like-
bum bum bum.
Ah,
But
yeah.
we played that like really
That's why I
bad, you
played
know.
in marching
So
bands.
we had like the smallest little shitty PA, and they stuck us in the corner, and like the parents are just like, well, that's cute. The kids are playing their
Yeah,
music,
right.
and we're playing like
Gives them something to
we're like we take it super fucking
well,
seriously,
that's
and
what
we're
I'm
like,
saying is I feel like
if we're
that
not
would
doing
really
the entire
be good
Hotel
for the
California,
Yeah.
like we do that, we have like 7 minutes or something before we'd be done, like, and we couldn't play anymore, and we'd be like, we're gonna play the entire Hotel California song, and like we'd be like. And you couldn't even like hear us, because we couldn't even turn up the amps that loud. So it was just like,
Dude, the basketball is getting dribbled on the court. We're
Yeah.
allowed to play.
yeah.
Like, just warming up was just
Which one
like
do
we
you
couldn't
guys-
say we couldn't say warm smell of colit.
So it said
Colitas.
fajitas.
Yeah, we had to say warm smell of fajitas.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which was-
ooh.
Which one of you
I'm
guys was
hungry now.
Joe Walsh?
We did try and we did think about In the City. We did think about covering that, but I couldn't get that.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't get my nose doesn't do that.
I wanted to do Walking on the Sun, and then the band teacher was like, no, because he says take a tote or something
Yeah.
like that. And I was like, dude, nobody even knows what the fuck that means.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't even know what it
They do
means
that.
back
Maybe
then.
just like flub the word, you know.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
We
bullshit.
tried.
Dude, the All-Star song.
That class fucking blows.
We ended up
Fuck
doing
that class.
well because there were some chicks in that class who they wanted, and rightfully so. Like they're like, well,
Should've been
we
no
want
chicks
to
on-
sing.
no chicks allowed.
Well, we want to
Yeah.
sing.
Only.
We
Yeah.
just
Better.
wanted to do. We wanted to do like Scorpions and shit. We
Oh,
wanted to do
yeah.
like all kinds of just. We were like, these will fucking rock, and they were like, let's do. Just give me a reason, or they were like, "Let's do." We did.
God, dude, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly. No, that would have been a bop, dude.
love that one.
That would have been a
Jesse
bop.
Carlton, put some respect on
You know,
that
you
name.
say
could do
that,
that,
but what's
yeah.
funny is Aaron has a playlist of songs that he uses to like tune in PAs, like
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they're so
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Yes,
Nice.
it's recorded.
I love that song.
It's
got
like
all
so
the
perfect.
mid-ranges.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really
yeah.
it's recorded really, really well.
Yeah,
It's a
it sounds
very
beautiful.
It's a
to
very
be
great
honest.
song. It's
I can't even
amazing.
talk shit
I
on
didn't
that
like the
song.
Well,
song.
I feel bad
The
using
song-
that as an example. Now. Jesus
song
Christ.
itself is
Ignorant, jeez, you know.
She
no, just
actually
playing.
recorded that song on the back of a truck. So,
Yeah,
like in the
I
video.
saw the fucking video.
Yeah, saw the footage.
They got hot so quick.
Yeah, they just put a mic on. She was on the fucking piano and just like
These guys-
driving through the streets.
These guys
and just
bully
recorded
each
it
other
like that.
really bad, and they've
Yeah.
taken me to a dark place.
Horrible.
I'm like the nicest
Yeah.
gal.
Brian,
I
you
think,
guys are bad
I think I'm
influences
like
on
Yeah.
super sweet, and they've made me like
It's always
a
the rhythm
really
section.
Just
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Just horrible to each
Don't
other.
ever hang
yeah.
out with the rhythm section.
Yeah, you guys said you weren't in band.
They
but
just
even
do
in high school
heroin.
band-
That's it.
Yeah.
They don't even do anything cool. Just heroin.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even in marching band, you guys said you weren't in band, but like even in marching band, like the percussion section is always like the
Yeah, you don't hang out with them.
the pumpkins.
Shout out to my wife. She
Really?
played a
Xylophone or something?
No,
or?
she played what was it? The 5 drums.
Oh, the
Timbales.
quints.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Quints and
yeah,
quads.
yeah. The
Cool.
quads.
That's what I played. I
I
played
wish
the
they had
quads.
timbales instead
Her
of
back's
those.
all
That'd been a
fucked
lot
up because
cool.
she's only like
Oh,
5'2",
yeah. Dude, they're heavy.
115
Yeah.
pounds.
It's
But
heavy
she's like,
shit.
yeah, she
Let's
talks
give
about
the
it
biggest
fondly.
instrument to the smallest person.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
This will be
At
comical.
least she wasn't having to like carry the timpanies out there and stuff.
No,
Dude,
not
yeah,
quite.
that's a concert band thing. It's like
No, they do it in marching band too.
timpanis.
Oh yeah, totally. I
God.
have very much had my fair share of
Dude.
carrying timpanis out on a
That's
rickety ass football field. You know, like
It was kind of fun though because for his senior recital he did he used a bucket drums.
oh yeah, 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah,
because that's really what I
5-gallon
started drums on.
From soy sauce, to be specific, soy
Well,
sauce.
yeah.
Soy sauce bucket drums.
No, when I was a
Oh,
kid,
yeah,
that
soy
was my
sauce.
senior
Holy
recital.
Were you
shit.
doing like those YouTube videos, like those viral ones with the dudes on the street where they're like,
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what I
Oh,
learned how to
shit,
play
yeah.
drums on. Was my
Buckets.
dad had a bunch of those to keep his fish in and stuff. And
oh,
I
very cool.
4 or 5 years old, something like that. I turned them upside down and got some sticks and George the
I thought it was-
George
Dude,
the
hell yeah.
Jungle.
My 3-year-old
Time.
daughter, if you're
Bring-
listening, you're already behind the curve. Come on, Amelia, get back on
Get
it.
with the program.
Yeah, come on.
So
Where's
and then
your
yeah,
pots
I
and
kind of
pans?
revisited that in my when I graduated college, in my senior recital. I kind of did a homage to that and
Yeah,
played a
for
piece
sure.
on 5-gallon buckets.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What?
Thanks for bringing that random.
Go
Brain
ahead, give us all
veins,
sorts
my
of yeah.
brain does brain
Go ahead,
veins.
email us the pictures. We'll post them.
Okay, yeah, okay.
What? As far as Tadpole goes, what? These 3 songs you play for us today, are they gonna be the one? Are they gonna be on the album? Or
They should.
Gonna,
They
yeah?
would
yeah,
be.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like I'd
No.
be pissed if they weren't.
Yeah. So no, yeah, I do want to mention that middle song. That's actually like Chris's song. You know, he's
Oh, you had said like
Yeah,
he's
don't
normal
waste-
and
yeah,
singing
he's
it or
normal.
he
whatever.
normally sings that song and you know plays guitar and stuff on it. But
Well, he should have quit his damn job and
I
come to
know,
the
right?
Spark and Plug.
Who needs money?
Exactly.
No one.
So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to point that
That's
out.
an
That's
illusion.
his song.
Well, right on. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right on.
really look forward to you know the full Tadpole getting to play or for you guys.
Oh,
to,
yeah, for
to
sure.
hear it
Yeah,
because
anytime.
it's. I feel like it's you know when people ask what our genre is, I've gotten to where I'm like, oh, it's an experience. It's
Yeah.
an experience. Like you're just gonna you're going to have to like
Yeah, well,
come and see it, check it out.
Genre labels suck, anyways. I mean,
Right,
it's
right,
no
yeah,
fun.
exactly.
I mean,
Well,
they're a
we've used-
necessary evil in
Yeah,
a
we've
way,
used,
you know.
we've
But
used noise rock before, but
that's a cool one. Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I don't even know what that means, but yeah.
I mean, it sounds precocious enough, but not
Sounds
too
kitsch.
precocious.
Yeah.
As
You
long
know?
as you know where one is, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It lets us get away with fucking up, I guess. It's
Well,
like, hey, let's
or-
fire
or
that.
no, yeah,
noise.
or
Yeah,
a
noise.
wall of cacophony.
Yeah, yeah.
Sound of
Be
cacophony.
sloppy.
What's the next chord? Oh wait, it's the same chord we've been playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
This is great.
Yeah.
Very cool. What? Well, you guys have been. How long have you been playing live as Tadpole? Since 2019, or has it been?
No,
It's like 2020, I think was the
2020,
Right
I
on,
think.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, something like that.
The tail end of 2020, I think we started
Yeah,
going
we
out and playing live.
gathered
and stuff.
some songs
Right
together
before
pretty quickly.
COVID
and
kind
then,
of slapped everything down.
Well, it was after COVID, wasn't
guess
it?
it
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
6
So
months
yeah,
in.
it must have been like
You guys played the first
2021,
one?
I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Things had already reopened.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite places to play at? Are there any venues in particular that come to
yes,
mind?
we frequent the Blue Note.
Yeah.
That's kind of our
very cool.
quite our go-to.
We,
and then we go
it's like
to,
home base.
We
yeah, our
played
home
there
base.
one night, and freaking what's his face walked in from a show at Tower Theater.
Oh, David Cross.
David Cross came
What?
in.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I love
He didn't catch any of it, of
Nah,
course. He
yeah.
came in and was just like, please don't fucking talk to me. Type
Right.
look on his
Yeah.
face, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to him. And I did, but anyways, now we just tell people, like, dude, David Cross was at our show. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, you have that under your belt.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
But the Blue Note's one of you guys' favorite?
Yes, and then the other one is Speakeasy, and then we've played the Deli in Opolis. Those are
Opolis,
kind
yeah.
of our,
All-
outside
they're-
of Oklahoma
yeah,
City.
Those are all awesome venues.
But
Yeah.
most pointedly, I would say Blue Note and Speakeasy are kind of
very
our
cool.
favorite places to play.
Do you guys ever make it up to Tulsa at all?
No,
We
not yet.
haven't.
We
It's
would.
a-
We
Not
would.
yet.
It's in our ventures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, very
for
cool.
sure.
Yeah. Where can people find Tadpole?
Well, I mean, we're on Instagram. Tadpole. Is it Tadpole OKC
Yeah,
or underscore?
Tadpole OKC.
underscore OKC.
Yeah, there is the underscore in there. So yeah, Tadpole underscore OKC on Instagram, and then we have what is it, guys?
We're on
4
YouTube.
songs.
A little bit on
Oh yeah,
YouTube.
we got a YouTube page. It's the same thing, Tadpole.
Yes, isn't there a couple live from
Yeah,
the
there's a couple live
Speaks?
videos, yeah, from the
I think
Speak
Holy
and-
Shit's on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from the
perfect.
Speak. And then we got a Bandcamp. What's our Bandcamp? I can't remember. Tadpole OKC again, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Tadpole, you see bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
Right on.
And there's
Look
like
for
some,
the-
what is it, four songs?
Yeah, I
think-
think
yeah.
4.
Yeah, they're demos, but this just kind of gives us an idea of what.
And really, we're not on Spotify or anything because we're lazy. We're lazy.
It's it's hard
Yeah,
though.
it's-
It's I will
It's a
say
grind.
once you do get your recordings done, whatever. If you need anything from us, if you need any help from this recording suit, whatever, we're
Oh,
here.
thank you.
Thank
Yeah, we
you.
appreciate
But
that so much.
we've uploaded a few things to Spotify just using I think DistroKid.
Okay, yeah.
And then I think some people I know have used CD Baby, and then wasn't
There's like
there
another one.
Yeah, I
can't
was just
remember
about to
what
say
it
there's
is.
somebody else telling us about like kind of a startup one here recently
Yeah.
that they thought was really good. but-
DistroKid was cool. It's like $20 a year.
Yeah,
and you can just
DistroKid's the one I always hear. I mean, I remember CD
Yeah.
Baby from back in the
Well,
day.
It's
CD,
pretty
I
straightforward.
think Chris did some stuff on CD Baby for the
Yeah,
Electric Agreement
I remember
Honors, yeah.
Chris telling
Yeah.
me he
We always
Like
use
some of
CD
it's on
Baby
there.
back in the day.
Yeah, right on. Well, anyways, it does seem very daunting at first, but we were pleasantly surprised to find that it wasn't too bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It
and
guides
even if
you
you do
pretty
like
easy.
covers or something like that, even then it's not very
Yeah,
hard
we-
to like
we do
get
have some
into that.
covers.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've recorded all of our practices. I think. Would you say since 2019?
Most of them, yeah. We
Nice.
typically
Yeah.
record our
That's
practices.
a fat hard drive.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's a very incriminating.
Yeah, I think he's got a
that's a
couple.
very incriminating hard drive.
we're in
Yeah,
the
some of that shit
same. We're in the
is-
same boat. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I'm
blackmail
like,
for whoever has
Yeah,
that.
there's-
Yeah.
Like, what did I say?
like a track of a practice
Don't ever
that's like
piss Chris
lingering
off.
in our Google Drive that has some very great stuff set in it. That I frequently visit it just to get a laugh out of it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if it ever
Chris-
went out into the
ether.
mainstream,
Chris is on a treasure trove.
we'd have some
for sure.
explaining to do to our 20 followers.
Right, yeah.
To my mom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out.
Yeah,
and
thanks for
thank
having
you
us
guys
so
for
much.
playing.
This was great.
I appreciate it so much. Please come back with the full lineup. Yeah, let us
would
know.
love to, for
We'd love to
sure.
have you guys. And like I said, recording studios here if you guys need our services or anything like that, or
Oh, awesome.
pick our brains, anything like that.
Yeah, if you just need a place to shit, if you're going up to 177, just swing on by.
Yeah, that
There
too.
we go.
I'll give you the passcode at the door.
Okay,
Well,
there we
thank
go.
you.
Murder
yeah,
bathroom's
thank
all
you
yours.
all
Yeah.
as well, and we will be plugging you all in as well.
Awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you so
thank you
much.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you
This has
for
been
having us.
Tadpole. This has been the Spark and Plug Talks. I'm Dylan. That's Aaron. And we love you.
Bye.
Hell yeah.
Cool.